a town cursed by blood, a cult devoted to Satan, and 3 brutal murders that shook Massachusetts to its core. This is the terrifying true story of the Fall River cult murders, where evil was not just imagined, it was real. It started in 1979 in the quiet town of Fall River, Massachusetts, a place known for its dark history, dating back to the infamous Lizzie Borden murders. But what happened here decades later was even more terrifying. It wasn't just one murder. It wasn't just a serial killer, it was a cult. A group obsessed with blood rituals, satanic sacrifices, and ultimate power. And at the center of it all, Carl Drew, an alleged satanic cult leader. It all began when a young sex worker named Doreen Levesque was found murdered behind a local high school. Her wrists were tied, her skull was crushed, and she had been stabbed repeatedly. Police had seen brutal murders before, but this was something darker. Then, months later, another woman, Barbara Raposa, was found dead. Same method, same level of brutality. But this time, the police got a break. A witness came forward. Her name was Robin Murphy, an 18-year-old who was deep inside the cult. She told police that the murders weren't random, they were rituals, and the mastermind, Carl Drew. Carl Drew wasn't just a pimp. He claimed to be the son of Satan himself. His cult believed in blood sacrifices, and he ruled his followers through fear, violence, and demonic rituals. Robin described how Drew forced members to participate in ceremonial killings, where victims were slaughtered like animals in the name of Satan. But the horror wasn't over yet. In early 1980, another woman, Karen Marsden, went missing. And this time, the details were even more disturbing. Robin Murphy confessed that Karen was Carl Drew's next sacrifice. She had tried to leave the cult, but in groups like this, leaving means dying. Karen was taken to a secluded area where Carl Drew and his followers tortured her for hours. They ripped out her hair, carved symbols into her body, and in the final act of horror, Carl Drew ripped her head off with his bare hands. Then, as if that wasn't enough, Drew took Karen's severed head and placed it on a rock as an offering to Satan. With 3 victims, police knew they had a satanic cult on their hands. And with Robin Murphy's confession, the case broke wide open. Carl Drew was arrested and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Robin Murphy, despite her involvement, cut a deal and received a lighter sentence. But some still believe that Robin, not Carl, was the true mastermind behind the murders. Even decades later, the case remains shrouded in mystery. Did Carl Drew truly command a satanic death cult? Or was Robin Murphy the real orchestrator, using the cult as a cover for her own bloodlust? One thing is certain, the Fall River cult murders left a permanent scar on the town. And some say, the dark forces they unleashed were never truly buried. Do you think Carl Drew was a satanic mastermind or was someone else pulling the strings? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you love true crime stories like this, make sure to hit that like button, share this with your friends, and subscribe for more chilling real-life horror cases. Until next time, stay safe. And remember, sometimes evil is closer than you think.